Uh, um, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we're back on The Last of Us Part 2. And no, we're not just replaying the bloater level as Ellie or the Rat King level as Abby. We're actually doing a New Game Plus series, just like in The Last of Us Part 1. The Last of Us Part 1 was on New Game Plus, normal. It took me like 8 parts to get to the end of the game? 9? I forgot how many parts it took me to get to the end of the game, but this is custom actually, not just hard. Yeah, not just very light, moderate, hard, survivor, or grounded. This is actually a custom, which is a new feature in The Last of Us Part 2. So basically, you get to customize how the game reacts to basically what you're doing.
I'm supposed to take her to the fireflies and walk away.
So I wish I would have told you what my settings were. So basically, I have like
halfway across the country.
I actually forgot. I should have showed my settings before I broadcasted. Or I should have started my broadcast showing my settings.
It's your business. Maybe I just wanted to do right. And then we made it.
But it's a New Game Plus.
We found the firefly. Because of her, they were actually going to make a cure.
It's basically like moderate. Like I would say like half my stuff, all my settings are moderate. Some things are light. There's like two things, I think there's like one or two things that are on very light. And then like most of it is on moderate though. Some of it's on light and some of it is on very light. I might have one setting on hard, but it's actually plus. So moderate plus, light plus, hard plus, survivor plus, grounded plus. You know. So in the last game, the first game, New Game Plus, you don't start off with all the weapons. Like, you still have to collect the weapons on your way through the game. But in this game, The Last of Us Part 2, you start off with all the weapons at the start of the game. Oh no, not like at the very, very start of the game. You get all the weapons in Seattle Day 1 when you play as Ellie. When Ellie first gets to Seattle, that's when you get all the weapons in the game. Man, the blood looks so realistic. But The Last of Us Part 2 looks realistic. Way more realistic than the first game, for sure. The graphics are obviously upgraded. Like, you'd be surprised how long people waited just to get this game. And it's not even that good. Especially with all the leaks that happened on this game. It really makes no sense how long people waited. For how long people waited, it doesn't even make sense because most of the game got spoiled now.
I told her they just ran some tests.
Because the game is mostly spoiled because of all the leaks.
I told her. Her immunity meant nothing.
And she believed you?
I mean, yeah. There's the end of the first game.
Didn't say otherwise.
See, look, they're literally having a flashback of the end of the first game. Ellie looks so different right there. Like, she looks nothing like she did in the first game. Like, did you see what Ellie looked like? She looked so pale. Her head was kind of a different shape. So this is just not, this is like the prologue. New game plus. So what's up with all the dead bodies? Did y'all kill all of them, man? I don't even know. And Joel, of course, has his guitar right on his back. Joel has his guitar right on his back, of course. This is basically the only time you play as Joel. So it makes you think that you play as Joel, it makes you think that you still play as Joel in The Last of Us Part 2, even though you play as Ellie all the time. Like, this is the only time at all in the entire game that you get to play as Joel. Before he dies. Like, this is the only time during the prologue. And you're basically not even playing as him. Like, you don't get to shoot anyone. Like, there are no enemies to fight, no infected. Like, you're just riding on a horse, by the way. So it's basically not even playing as Joel. Because they're just riding on a freaking horse. I hope I'm going the right way. I'm pretty sure I'm going the right way. Yeah, we're going the right way.
It's okay. I got him.
I think I still remember when I first played this game. I swore I thought that Joel was gonna be playable. I wished that Joel was still gonna be playable, but nope.
About what we were talking about.
He's killed. Like, really? Like, the first 2 hours of the game is not the right time to kill off someone that literally everyone loved. Joel was so bad back in the first game. And to have him die like he did. Like, it's not even the fact that Joel died. It's the fact how he died. It was just so brutal and ruthless. Like, Abby really did not care. Like, she just went all in on Joel. So it doesn't even matter that he did die. It's okay to kill off a main character. Like, people do it all the time in games. But it's not okay to kill someone off that brutal as Joel did. Like, it's okay to kill off a main character, but it's not okay to kill off a main character like that brutal. Like, have a main character die a noble death, then it's okay. But I have them die so brutally. Like, that's just messed up.
Hello? Ellie?
Jesus. This gave me a heart attack.
I tried knocking,
Hey,
Ellie got her bite mark all bandaged up.
what's up, Joel?
And later on, she got a tattoo to cover it up.
but folks were, talking about how impressed they are with you and how well you're helping out.
It's good.
Yeah. Tommy and I went out riding the other day, and he told me a joke. I thought about you. So, shoot, I forgot it. Something about a clock. How do you...
Joel, it's pretty late and I gotta get up in a few hours.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna get out of your hair. Just, I want to show you something. Just give me 1 second.
What's this?
Ellie sounds the same, but she doesn't look the
Folks,
same.
First thing here, a guitar.
Funny.
I mean,
You want to hear something?
Joel don't look the same. Ellie don't look the same. Tommy don't look the same. Nobody looks the same anymore. They all have the same. They all have the same
Promise me.
voices.
That you won't laugh.
Don't laugh.
Everyone has the same tone in their voice. They have the same
Trusting you.
voice, but they don't have the same looks. Like, it's really weird. Maybe that just has something to do with the graphics. I remember the first time I played this. I remember the first time I played this, I was like, bro, like, I didn't know how to play the guitar, so I was like, bro, what the freak, bro? Why in the world, like, we just started the game, why in the world am I playing a guitar for 30 minutes straight? Until I finally got it right, and I realized what you have to do. Like, you have to strum the strings that it tells you to.
Sometimes you'll succeed to make this man of me. All my stolen missing parts, I've no need
For any more. Joel's a good singer, to be honest.
And I believe I can see our future days of you and me. There you go.
Well, that didn't suck.
I'll take what I can get.
Where did he learn to sing, though?
She's yours.
Like, in the first game, he said that when he was a kid,
No, I don't know the first thing about this.
Promise that
he
I can sing
wanted-
and play.
Oh, and that's another reference. Back in the first game, he said at springtime when you're approaching the Firefly lab or the Firefly hospital, Joel's like, once we're done with this whole thing, I'm gonna teach you how to play guitar.
You did.
So what do you say, tomorrow night, first lesson?
He was like, you know, let's go down with this whole thing. I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna teach you how to play the guitar. I reckon you really like that. That's exactly what he said at that one moment. Exactly what he said. Well, he left the door open the whole
Do you
time.
remember the joke?
I want to hear the joke. I do. He still has his broken watch on.
What is the downside to eating a clock? It's time consuming.
Oh. Time consuming.
Yeah.
Really, Tommy? Really? That's the best you have? Lol, bro. Cause Joel said that Tommy had told him that joke. So really, Tommy? You kidding? The downside of eating a clock is that it's time consuming. Ah, what is that sound? Jesus. Yeah, I already know. So let's just go ahead and skip. Ah, shit. Wait, can we use gameplay Can we use modifiers in render modes in New Game Plus? I wonder. I wonder if you can do that. I don't even know. I don't think so. Maybe not, because then you just be cheating the game basically. And you can turn on infinite ammo, all that stuff. Isn't that basically cheating the game? Don't tell me you can. This is literally cheating the game. I don't even want to turn it on because that's just cheating the game. I don't want to do a new game plus just cheating the freaking game like this. This is literally cheating the game. Like, I don't know if I want to do this because this is cheating. This is literally cheating. Oh my god. You can literally turn this on while you're doing a new game plus. This is cheating. This is so cheating. This is definitely cheating, dude. That's such a cheat. And render modes too. And render modes. That is so cheating. Well, render modes aren't cheating, but the gameplay modifiers are just a cheat. I can't believe you could do that. That is such a freaking cheat, dude. Look at this. These are literally called cheats. Yo.
Hey.
Morning.
Sorry, I totally overslept. Just give me a minute and I'll get dressed.
I heard you had quite a night after I left.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah.
She kissed me. It was just Dina being Dina. Shouldn't mean anything by it.
I was talking about your fight with Seth. Wait, you kissed Dina?
That's embarrassing. Cause he wasn't even talking about.
Broken up 1 week and you make a move on my girl?
That's so embarrassing. Like, he wasn't even talking about the kiss. He was talking about Seth. That's really embarrassing. Like, when you bring something up that you don't want to talk about, that the other person wasn't even talking about themselves, it is just so embarrassing.
She was probably just trying to make you jealous. I would never... Fuck, this is...
I'm messing with you, man. I don't care. Get dressed.
Jesse,
Worst.
I'm scared.
It's kind of fucked up we did that.
It's messed.
Smells fine.
It is really messed up how Jesse had to die.
So tired.
Ellie, that's you right there. There's our backpack and stuff. Oh, that's it. Oh no, that's just our coat, our gun, and that's our backpack right there.
Sure. Hey, is Joel up?
She sticked her knife into the table. Why would you do that? Like, she stuck the knife into the
Just
table.
about to get up. I was.
You got everything?
Yes.
Heads up. You're the talk of the town this morning.
What?
Let me see if I got this right. You kissed Dina,
She kissed me.
which triggered Seth to call you a not-so-nice word.
Yep.
Then Joel decked him,
More of a push.
and then you got mad at Joel. That part confused me.
It was a strange night, man.
Exactly. Ellie got mad at Joel for, like, you're Joel's baby girl. Like, obviously Joel's gonna do something about Seth for what he said. You're his baby girl now.
Hey, so...
Or Ellie kind of turned from a baby girl to a murdering psychopath, but
Yeah.
still.
Dina and I are...
I know. It's just... I don't want you to think...
Ellie, we're cool. Promise.
Promise. Ellie, we're cool, I promise. I promise. I promise. I promise we're cool, Ellie. I promise. I promise you. I promise you.
Thanks.
Ah, that's so bright. Wait. Oh God, no. That's kind of creepy. Kind of. Shoot, that's actually kind of creepy, somewhat.
Daddy.
Now look at this. The snow is impixelated.
Daddy.
You got that. Are you kidding?